There we go. It's 1 minute. Song will probably get copy struck. Yes, I will do a spoiler-free review after the trailer. Well, it's got me talking. Yeah, okay, holy horror, that would be about right, yeah. Hugh Grant's most widely, very much so. Hugh Grant deserves an Oscar for this movie, I'm not even kidding. I consider it more of a psychological thriller, but yeah, it's holy horror I think is actually pretty good. The movie starts off with Sister Paxton and Sister Barnes, I believe, right there, and they are Mormons in Utah, and they're trying to recruit new members to their church, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, I believe, right? Okay, so in the beginning of the film, they see these girls like doing some social media stuff or like TikTok dancing or whatever, and like, oh my god, I already love them. But then they come up to the girls, and then one of the girls is like, do you really wear magic underwear? And pulls her skirt down for some internet clout. Is kind of pretty accurate. So that's the kind of on the nose stuff that actually works. In retrospect, it is a creative way to get you to feel a certain way about the main characters really fast, and that's like lost on many modern storytelling because everything's written as if it's passed through HR these days.
So I'm non-binary.
Religion plays a massive role in this film. I know you said what made me decide to check out this movie in the first place. I'm not religious. I don't care particularly one way or the other about religion. It's just not a part of my life. That said, I don't mind if people are. I don't mind if people aren't. I just don't care. But I do like lore, and religion often does have a lot of lore, and when it's not, well, I guess for lack of a better term, well, trying to beat you over the head. There's a little bit more irony here with Mormons going to someone's house and trying to get a convert for, I guess, their quota, really, isn't it? It's always interesting hearing about backstories, and there are a lot of it's not an atheistic movie. It is a very theistic movie, maybe even deistic, about how Hugh Grant's character found the one true religion. I think that's about as far as I'll get with that in terms of spoilers. And they do tell you what it is pretty late in the movie, and I'm not gonna say anything. If you say anything, you'll get banned if you've seen this movie. However, the pacing, everything in this movie was pretty spot on. Hugh Grant, especially the two main girls who played the characters, I don't remember the names off the top of my head. I'll find them later. They're flawless performances. I believed these characters were who I saw them to be on the big screen. And I do recommend going to see this film on the big screen instead of waiting for it to come home, because it just really pulls you in and there's nowhere to go. Are there a lot of jump scares in the movie? Maybe like one was like while they're looking through like a little pipe, something comes at you. That's kind of the only, you see it coming too, but you still kind of like, you know what I mean? It's one of those. But there aren't really any jump scares. It's more just like, this movie excels at making you feel really uncomfortable, but also really captivated at the same time, where you don't want to look away because these things are happening that shouldn't be happening, but they are. And then it kind of unravels in a way that doesn't make you hate how it unravels to explain away everything that's happening. And like a lot of movies, like they over explain things. Well, this is because of this, and then that's why. Sophie is the black hair girl, Chloe is the blonde. It's almost kind of like a, it's not a murder mystery, but it kind of has that same like whodunit vibe, where you're really following the clues along, trying to play with the game that's going on in here. Who did write this? Where's the writer? Did I gloss over it? and Morin. Okay, Scott Beck and Brian Woods. Oh, they're also the directors. Okay, that's great. Actually, I like that. So what else did they do? Oh, Quiet Place. Okay. I feel like they're gonna murder each other. Well, the writers did their work with this. I love this. It's an original creation. It's human drama focused. Like I said, kind of like this board puzzle horror, holy horror, psychological thriller. Really, Hugh Grant was made for this role. The movie's been out only for 2 weeks. If you would like to go see it, I recommend seeing it in the theater instead of renting it. I'm gonna give this movie a like. It's one of the more inventive, original horror films I've seen in years, and I do recommend it. It's better that you can't tell when things are CG. Like in here, it's pretty good. It's pretty really blended in. That's the best use.
Want to see more of this madness? Use your katana to slash that like button and be sure to share and subscribe. With your help, we can grow this community together. Join our Discord for extra chaos and catch live streams on Twitch. And just remember that you matter, have a happy birthday, pet your cat, and let's embrace this madness together.